Hello, everybody. Welcome to the JAMAcast podcast. We are your hosts, Katie,
Adam.
Marcel.
You're the monkey from Friends.
Monkey from Friends.
His name was Marcel.
It was it actually?
Yep.
Yeah,
Shit.
I only know that because on DistroKid,
There's a Marcel bot.
there's a Marcel bot where we can make Marcel play our song.
It's so dumb.
It is
That's
very
quite the
dumb,
silly.
but it's also very fun.
But my name is Morgan.
No,
This-
it's not.
This is
Shit.
news.
Yeah, sorry, Ed.
Anyway,
welcome to the
welcome to the
JAMAcast.
JAMAcast podcast.
Welcome to the JAMAcast. Oh, shit,
today, I don't know what we're talking about.
We're
I don't-
talking about
I don't
titties.
know why my hands are doing this, but
Big, succulent mommy milkers.
yikes.
Yikes.
Succulent.
I mean, speaking of DistroKid, music.
Yes.
Music. This has been a big year for us for music.
Yeah,
Sure.
we've released a fair amount of things. We've probably gotten Morgan interested in at least hopefully doing something at some point. Maybe?
Yeah. He came up with exactly one joke for Omus's Claws this year.
Yeah.
So maybe next year. Maybe
Maybe.
next year.
Maybe next year. We've decided that we can't release any DJ Legend music until after he gets accepted into university.
Why is
because
that?
if we make any DJ Legend music before he could get accepted for university, and they find out about it, they'd say no.
True, that is entirely a possible
that is
thing that
entirely
could happen.
actually possible.
It's kind
Um,
of silly.
Like
It is silly. However,
legitimately, it's been a pretty good year because it's been, as of this recording, I think a year since we released our first Ramen Rejects EP.
It's tomorrow is as of this recording. This is December 20th. Tomorrow, for us, is the 1-year anniversary of Just in Case You Feel Alone.
Yeah.
So it's
Nice.
been a year since I attempted my first emo rap.
Very nice.
And how we have
Hooray.
improved, I'd say.
Oh yeah.
Like
I-
the quality of our music has definitely gone up over the past year as we've learned more and more things.
Oh yeah.
I remember it was an idea that we had written, that I think I wrote down for our upcoming project, which we may reveal or something.
Probably. I don't know, this podcast will be like out by the time that starts. So.
But like, I remember we were thinking of looking through our earlier music, and I was like,
Yes.
my earlier music was even very not terribly great.
Look,
But
I legit have songs that were hidden, like fucking hiding away in my files just somewhere that I managed to find recently. One of the first uploads on my channel was a song, and it was awful.
see, one of the ones that we've uploaded to your channel that I like but also completely hate is the Megalovania one that we did.
But that wasn't to be serious. That was just fun.
I know, but still, to an extent, I'm just like, this. This
Yeah.
is an interesting recording, to say the
It's
least.
okay. At least it's never gonna be as bad as my stressed out remix.
Oh boy, yeah, where you just bit crushed the lyrics for no fucking reason.
I thought it sounded cool.
You thought it did.
See, what I wanted to do was add distortion to them. But I didn't know what the fuck that meant back then. I just knew the sound I wanted, and I was like, Bit Crush kinda puts it towards the direction I like.
Yeah.
Didn't work at all.
No, entirely no. But
Whatever.
an honest attempt was made.
Yep.
It just didn't
No,
entirely work.
I found over the past little while just old songs and whatever that I've been that I just have, because I first started making music with a program called LMMS.
I've never heard of LMMS.
completely free, completely fucking garbage.
I started with Mixcraft actually, and then I actually converted you over to it eventually.
Yeah. Well, because I used LMMS, and then I found out that FL Studio existed.
Yeah.
And I used the free version of that for a while. And the way that I would render out my audio was by recording me playing it with Bandicam, and then converting that to an MP3 file.
That is entirely what I did with Mixcraft when my trial ended.
The epitome of audio quality, in my personal opinion.
Oh yes, Bandicam, as we know, is hailed far and wide for its audio quality.
But anyway, moral of the story, it wasn't bad. Like, I don't know. It was a start out.
It was a stepping stone, and we even learned stuff from things that we released, like, and then decided to pull.
Yep, which is going to be re-released soon. That being the Baba Is You song, Nevermore.
Yeah, that'll be released under Katie's stuff, because
that'll be released on the Werewing channel.
that was actually, if I remember correctly, that Baba Is You song was the first song that we had put out
Yeah,
on Ramen Rejects.
definitely
and
rushed.
It was incredibly rushed, and I hardly did shit. So I was like, So I was like, when we were talking about it later, I was like, we should probably just release this under your personal stuff.
Yeah,
and
but this was just recently we talked about this.
Yeah, and we can definitely I definitely want to do more video game inspired music of different genres for Ramen Rejects.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
But, you know,
I feel like that's the thing that's like kind of interesting though, is that at the time when I was making that, I was kind of under the impression that like any music that we make, we would release under Ramen Rejects. But I didn't think about the fact that a band would probably make all the band music together, and that's why
we have separate.
Over the course of this past year, I've started to release stuff solo, and so have you now.
Yeah, Above the Clouds, now available.
Streaming now.
Wow.
distrokid.com
hyperfollow
/ Jonathan Higgins with a dash / above dash the dash clouds.
I think Jonathan Higgins might be one word. I don't quite remember the URL. But that's not important. The important thing is we've realized that anything Ramen Rejects more or less needs to be collaborative. If it's not collaborative, then it goes on a personal. And it's
and specifically the collaboration has to be me and Adam. And other people can join in. For example, Car Radio. Sam was on that.
Yeah.
Kidnap the Sandy Claus, which is out tomorrow as of recording this, out on the anniversary of Just In Case You Feel Alone, which didn't we planned to do something for the anniversary and then just kind of didn't.
I think our original plan for the anniversary of to abbreviate it JICFIA. I think we originally planned a remaster, I think.
A remaster or an acoustic version.
Something like that, but we just, what with everything, we didn't have time to actually work on it.
Yeah. And honestly, remastering it at this point, I feel like would take away from the point of what the album stood for. But anyway, like I was saying, the Kidnap the Santa Claus cover from The Nightmare Before Christmas is out on the 21st, and that has my lovely darling bride
bride
that has Kyla on it as a little feature, and it's a good time, good vibe. We worked hard on that one.
Yeah, that's like Kidnap the Santa Claus, in my opinion, is probably one of the hardest covers that I have attempted to work on. Mostly because of the fact that Danny Elfman,
Elfman's fucking insane.
he is a genius composer in a way that completely fucked my sense of what chords I had to play.
Yeah.
Because before Katie could do any of the guitar things that we needed to do, we needed to know what chords the song had, and most of the chords online were very incomplete.
Yeah.
And so I had to go through this song. And by the way, I've only seen like a small section of The Nightmare Before Christmas. So I'm also listening to this song more or less for the first time. So going through, figuring out all these chords, Katie being like, can you hurry up a little bit? And I'm like, I'm sorry, brain dead.
I'm sorry, I'm watching The Office for 45 minutes.
Yes, during one of the times when I was supposed to be doing something, my brain was like, hey, why don't you watch every single prank that Jim has done on The Office for like 45 minutes.
I was sitting here waiting for you, and then at one point, I literally went off and looked at memes on the toilet for 20 minutes, and I came back and you still weren't doing anything, and I was like, so hey, how about this? And you were like, I was watching The Office. I'm like, well, that's cool.
It's been a bad year for my brain just completely fucking off.
That's fair.
It's
moral
been
of
a
the story,
time.
Moral of the story, we did it.
And
everything came together.
It's
what was it, 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think it took us
2 weeks turnaround?
2 weeks. We originally wanted to have it out on the Friday, but
then we ended up taking a couple extra days.
Mostly because also I was, doing some monitoring of symptoms before I could go to Vancouver and actually see my mother for the first time in months.
Yep.
Like, what a concept, right? Seeing your parents.
And during that trip is when you made Above the Clouds.
Yeah, I found for my creative process, a change of scenery can really help. Like, so much. It's the reason, like, Above the Clouds came together in about 3 days.
Mm-hmm. Some of my projects that I'm the most proud of come together when I just have like a boom of inspiration and they take the least time to make. Sleep Soundly, Into the Pit. Those both, Sleep Soundly, I took a day on, and Into the Pit took a weekend.
Yeah.
And I love those. And 22 as well. I love how that turned out.
I especially love the music video on that, just because it actually made me tear up.
Yeah. I love the music video for that. But I also, with the music video, when you listen to the original Taylor Swift song, you're like, oh, this is Taylor Swift talking about, blah, 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 her past boyfriends and shit again. But for me, the song doesn't mean that. And so, it's a different interpretation entirely. You just throwing Pokemon cards everywhere?
No. Dark Souls playing cards.
That's fair. It's like, it's like I interpret your version of the song as like, I'm 22 and here's some of the best moments of those years.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
that's what it means to me.
It's interesting to see how, like, this is why cover songs are really great, because even though it's same song, same lyrics, it's amazing how much different artists can actually change the meaning of a song like that.
Yeah, well, example. Okay, so Love Yourself by Justin Bieber.
Mm-hmm.
That's a song about, like, he's upset because his lover, his whoever, was, like, full of herself.
Yeah.
And that's what the song's about. And it's just like he's struggling in that relationship. That's what the song's about. Grayscale, one of my favorite punk rock bands, does a cover of Love Yourself, and their cover of the song is talking about self-care.
Oh.
So Love Yourself means something entirely different. Halsey's cover of Love Yourself is a breakup song.
Yeah.
Which is why she ends the song with, "You should go fuck yourself" instead. And that's the different people covering the song with different ideas of what the lyrics mean is exactly why covers need to exist.
Mm-hmm.
Take the original Nine Inch Nails version of Hurt and then compare it to Johnny Cash.
Or like the original version of Sound of Silence to the Disturbed version.
Exactly.
Which I greatly prefer, because it has a lot more emotion behind it than the original Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah. And for me, one of my favorite examples of that kind of stuff is Sweet Dreams. The original of that.
What is that, by
compared to-
Eurythmics, I want to say?
Something like that. But then Marilyn Manson's cover.
Oh, yeah.
And the entire feeling of the song changes. Covers can change the meaning of a song and make it so much more vital.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I love about covers. That's why I like doing covers so much.
Yeah. And plus, it's like, for me, it's like it's so much fun to take a interpretation of someone else's song, or to like see how close you can emulate that feeling. Like, one of the ones I'm actually the most proud of is Car Radio, mainly because we were able to put our own spin on it, but I was actually amazed at how well we were able to match the feel of the original Car Radio.
Yeah. Well, and when I was talking with you over like the last week of working on Car Radio, and it like sounded so similar to the original, and I was just like, well, what if I put my own spin on the drums? Because one of my favorite things that I love to do is experiment with the drums and try and make them feel unique.
Mm-hmm.
One thing you'll notice in all of my solo stuff and in all of the Ramen Reject stuff, if you look at the drums on any of our songs, you can always tell that I did them.
Oh, 100%. Because if I did the
Like-
drums, they would be so copy and paste simplistic stuff.
Yeah. But when I do the drums, right, I put a lot of emphasis on my on like how I do my hats and snares and stuff like that. And I do them in a very specific way every time. That's just something that I think sounds good to me, and it feeds into every single song we do.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is a way that it's like, even though we switch up genre so many times, you can always tell that every single song is us.
Mm-hmm. There's a quintessential bit of us, even if we're doing something like laid back or what have you.
Or whether we're doing a dubstep FNAF song for no reason.
Yeah! Why not, honestly?
It sounds good.
It does.
Sounds good. It's a fucking bop.
It is. It entirely is.
One thing I do regret about that song though is not switching up the drop more.
Fair. Honestly.
Because it's good. I
Though
just wish it was more.
the drop in Car Radio, though, I think is probably
So good.
it gives me chills when I listen to it, because it's like it's almost different than the original Car Radio in the fact that it's like, I almost consider it slightly cinematic.
Mm.
In that it's like there is pure emotion behind this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not that there isn't in the original Car Radio, but like it feels more like, I don't want to say hopeful, but like heavier in a way. Like,
But there's also the thing behind it is that, you made it. It has more impact to you because it's you.
yeah, that was a very fun thing to create.
Yeah.
I want to find a song that I can cover or that we can cover that creates that same sort of feeling when I get that sort of like, oh shit, this is the sound that I got from car radio.
Well, one thing I really want to work on in the coming year is I desperately want to work on and finish a song that we were making for Morgan's little project that hasn't gone anywhere, honestly. But the EDP, Electronic Dance Pants song.
Oh, yeah.
But EDP is like such this electronic dance pants. It's like this super silly name. But then the song actually legitimately sounds so fucking good.
It does.
And I really, really want to finish that. We need to do that.
Yeah.
Soon.
Right now.
No.
Morgan, is there any projects that you've wanted to finish?
Finish? You mean start?
Or start?
Yeah, he hasn't really.
Either or. Finish can mean that you have to start it. So.
Oh god.
We started recording a Legend Reviews for his new Xbox, and he wanted to record the Xbox, and like go through the menus and stuff like that, and talk about the console itself, and hasn't done that yet.
Whoops.
And the Xbox has been out for like
a while.
Morgan, your window of opportunity for them views is close.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
You know.
It is what it is.
You know, speaking of them views, you know.
Oh God, yeah. My video hit 2 billion views.
I mean,
wow.
Right.
I mean, what a year it's been for, you know, some of our content and some of our stuff.
Yeah, I actually need to.
I mean, actually, for me, the exciting thing for me this year was finally reaching affiliate on Twitch.
Yeah.
Something that
There
I've
you go.
literally been working towards for about 4 years or so.
Yeah.
It's weird to be there.
Yeah.
Like, there's a button that people use to give me money, and the fact that people want to is really weird.
Yeah. Right.
Like, you're like, I look at my OBS right now, and I'm like, that many people decided, yeah, sure.
Yep.
Pretty much.
I mean, also it helps that I smashed my head into a gingerbread house, but
That was good.
Does help.
it does help. But like, it's cool.
It is cool.
Live streaming has given me something that has definitely helped with the fact that we've all had to be alone at home or whatever for a while. I mean, you're not necessarily alone at home because you have Morgan and your wife, or more like your wife, because Morgan doesn't talk much. But
He sits in a corner and plays Xbox.
but
Yeah.
you know what? He's respectful.
He uses the TV sometimes for Star Wars.
See,
Well, now that
good show.
Mandalorian's over, I'm watching Rebels now, actually, so.
Yeah?
So still Star Wars.
Yeah.
But like, streaming has legitimately given me a sort of just knowing that even if nobody's talking, that there's still one person out there who's watching or just in the moment with me is just a really nice feeling.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and even if you don't get viewers, right? It's not always for other people. It's for you too.
Yeah.
Like for me when I stream, right? It's like I want to play this anyway. So whether somebody's here or not, this is something I want to play. And it also gives me the ability to have more content for my YouTube channel, because I've been wanting to focus a lot more on music and stuff like that recently, but I still want to upload videos to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll like edit my live stream VODs down and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'd consider doing that, but like, I don't know. I don't know what people want to see from me anymore, which is why I'm so hesitant to post anything. Because I don't know what works, what people want to see, or I'm just like trying to find something that works for me that makes me happy to make has been difficult, which is why I've been turning to streaming so much. I've just been like, I'm just happy to chat with people. It's like this level of interaction you don't get by posting a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Because I don't really get comments.
That's fair. Yeah.
I mean, it would help if I posted more, but I like Twitch for the interaction. I could give less of a shit if I make money off of it. I just care that there's people to talk to, or to.
Yeah.
It's like if I'm like stuck in a level and there's people watching, they're like, "Oh, I know how to do this." Or the other day when I was playing Let's Go Pikachu, and I'm like, "Where the fuck do I go?" And Morgan's like, "Have you talked to Billy Bob yet?" Or whatever the fuck.
Billy Bob.
It's like, it's good. The things I want to make for YouTube are more these bigger projects, which is why I can't upload them as often, and also because you guys are so far away for now.
Yep. The new year's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming fast and hard.
New year, new me.
Quick.
It's like when I'm this far away, it's hard to actually do those big projects because they're collaborative.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, pretty much all of our projects that we have ideas for are generally collaborative.
yeah, it's not something
Like,
that we can really
all
do on
of
our
them.
own. Like
I have ideas for stuff I want to do solo, but that solo stuff still requires other people to help.
yeah.
Like, a lot of stuff I want to do requires somebody to even just hold the camera.
Yes.
You know?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes like one of these isn't enough.
No, not at all.
And I do in fact have a
One of
tripod just off screen.
These, this thing,
Mm-hmm.
it's not enough.
We're both pointing to tripods. It's great. Except mine's-
One of these, not enough.
Why are we like this?
I don't fucking know, man. But yeah, I have so many ideas and I want to do them. Which is why I'm really excited for this year's big project.
Yes.
Coming at you from Cyber Soup Entertainment.
It's a new revival of an old channel that I started back in 2014, I think.
A channel that has been dead and revived five
times.
times at this point.
5 times! But we figured out a use for it. Katie came up with the idea, more or less, that we should use the Crispy Mountain as like a daily.
Essentially, okay.
You can
To
describe
put
it
it
better.
in layman's terms, like how Unis Honest.
Who?
Oh, right.
Dead channel.
Redacted. How
PewDiePie.
they managed to create videos every day, and doesn't even matter what the fuck it was. They were able to create videos every day for an entire year and engage their audience and just have fun and be themselves and, you know, do that for a whole year every day. And that's really inspirational. And, you know, I felt like it would be really interesting to use the Crispy Mountain channel as a way to do something similar ourselves. Obviously, we're not going to delete the channel after a year.
Oh, no,
Because we own that
But-
URL.
trying for a whole year to put out one video every day, starting on January 1st,
2021.
2021. and just literally going through the entire year and doing our best effort. And I feel like that will be a lot of work,
Oh,
but it'll also push us more.
it'll be a fair amount of work.
Mhm.
It's gonna
also-
take me a fair bit of mental effort to do that. But I'm
But also
prepared.
keep in mind we got Adam, we got myself, we got Morgan, we got Kyla, we got Sam, we've got Randy, we've got Joey. And all of us have the ability to make videos for that channel. Every single one of us. And that's something that I feel like we can definitely do.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because I've been through a whole lot of creative block, I think, in this past year. Sort of just this, I don't know what to make, so I'm going to sit here and make nothing. So the Crispy Mountain is going to be one of those things where every day we can just push out an idea and see if it works. Which is what I need. I need somewhere to push ideas I have and just see if it goes anywhere. If this will work.
It doesn't even have to look good. It doesn't have to have too much effort put into it. If it's just something, that's better than nothing.
And that's the thing. I've wanted to make something. And the Crispy Mountain is going to be that way for me to make something at all and push it somewhere.
And in fact, it'll force you to make 365 separate somethings.
Well, I won't be making 365 separate somethings.
No, it's gonna be you.
You'll probably make like 100 of them.
I'll be making a fair bit of videos. But
I'll be making like 2 of them.
That's
probably.
fair.
Not even.
But
Who
like,
knows?
Yeah, you'll be involved in a bunch of mine.
Oh yeah.
I'll pretty much force you to.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh man.
but like,
Ugh.
it's gonna be a fun time to make a video every day. And I've still have the idea of at one point, hopefully, trying to make a Vlogbrothers style thing at one point. Because that's a format that I've wanted to do for a while. And the Crispy Mountain might actually be a way for me to realize trying that format in sort of not even necessarily a parody, but just a spiritual, not successor, but just, you get the point.
Yeah.
It's more or less that idea, but I'm like, for example, I could address a video to Morgan, or I could address a video to Katie or to Randy, and then Randy could make a video later in the week addressing something back to me.
Randy will be our reply girl.
Randy, a reply girl. I mean, he's got the voice for it.
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
got him.
absolutely.
Got him. That joke totally hasn't been made before. Not at all.
Our slutty little Jersey girl, Randy.
Oh, don't.
No!
Do not say that ever again.
That is the worst thing you've said.
Yes, just general statement.
Just
Cut
generally,
off.
just.
Worst thing I've said.
Jeez.
But like, legitimately.
But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
So look forward to that. January 1st, 2021, the Crispy Mountain revived for the 6th time.
Absolutely.
My goal,
And also,
my goal is to get the 100 subs by the end of 2021. I know that's a low ass goal, but like,
Yeah.
keep your expectations low.
Yeah.
my expectations are gonna be a little higher, but that's because I have hope.
My hopes are gone.
Damn.
Jeez.
But anyway, but yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how that goes, and I'm super ready to be a part of it.
Yeah.
So.
I am very excited. Morgan,
And in fact, we should start working on that potentially
That's a good
Right now.
like
Get something-
now.
right
Get something
now.
in the backlog before.
Yeah, get something
Or
in the
like, oh,
backlog
shit.
before January 1st, or like if we do a New Year's
Yeah.
vlog, we could release it on the 2nd. And have
Yeah,
something else
because
for January
I want to
1st.
have an intro
Yeah.
that releases at midnight,
Oh god.
and I want to have the first video release that day around noon.
Yeah,
And the first video will be a New Year's like countdown kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm that sounds like a great idea, honestly.
But the intro we can film way before that, obviously, and we can film other videos before New Year's as well.
Mm-hmm.
As like a small trailer, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. We
here's
definitely need
what's
to
coming.
make them.
Yep. Like I said, I'll be in a white suit, you be in a black suit, in front of a green screen. Behind us, we'll put a spiraling black and white. Right? Nobody's ever done it before.
Nobody.
Nobody. You can't prove me.
Nobody
really good
has
idea.
ever done this.
There's no proof.
There's no proof it's ever been done. Ever.
Anyway. Yeah, no, it'd be a good vibe.
Be a very good vibe.
Good time.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
Morgan.
Yeah.
How are you? Just generally, how are you?
Just chilling.
I'm alive.
Fair.
That is the bare minimum, and we love that.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw a post the other day. It's like,
No, you didn't.
even if you didn't really accomplish much this year, the fact that you made it to the end of the year should still be enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly.
Like, and I'm trying to hold on to that.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even like good things didn't happen this year.
They did.
Right, nothing good.
It's just one thing I will always say is that the good parts of things are always the quieter parts. There's more good things that happen than there are bad things,
Yeah.
but the bad things are always louder.
They are very loud.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with, like, to compare it to this is stupid, I know, but it's the same thing with, like, fandoms.
Yes.
Everyone says, oh, that's a terrible fandom.
Yeah.
But the part that's the loudest is the part that's the toxic part.
Yeah, usually when it no matter what.
But the toxic part is always the small percentage. The good part is what you're missing out on because that small bit is louder and more obnoxious. It's the same way with, like, you know, you can't say that all of 2020 was bad, because throughout 2020 good things have happened to each of us individually.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I've have the first job that I've had in 2 years. So
And you got affiliated on Twitch. You
It's like-
have a small audience for yourself. You have, you know,
it's
you live in a good place. We made friends with Blue this year, which was fascinating.
a fascinating
whole
experience.
And just all this shit.
It's been interesting, honestly. And, you know, one of the things, like, actually what you just said, and one of the things that has been the most interesting about this year has been finding people online and meeting them in real life. And I mean, that happened in 2019 as well. Gone way outside what I thought I was comfortable with. Like, I remember, like, you know, like, Randy came to visit us. We had never met Randy in person before.
Yep.
I've met Tom in person, and it's like, what?
Yep.
Like, and then we meet Blue through VR chat.
Randomly, we're on the fucking Femboy Hooters world in VR chat. And this loud fucking a volley.
It's,
Just making random homophobic comments. Turns out he's gay. And then we start having a conversation because of that. Turns out he lives right near us.
it's like weird.
And then we meet and now we're friends.
That's been probably one of the highlights of my year, is making new friends and doing things outside of my comfort zone that have actually, you know, helped me in some way.
Yeah, exactly.
I never in my life, usually before, would have met somebody online that I had never, ever heard of before.
Yep.
Never would have done that usually.
Usually.
Yep. But yeah, it's been an interesting year that way. Like, I don't know, for me, some of the highlights of my year are like, I met Ko and Cinna, who are incredible people.
Mm-hmm.
I've made friends. I make friends across the internet all the time because I'm just this social butterfly, and I don't know how, considering I'm so fucking shy at meeting people
Yep.
and social scenarios in real life. But across the internet, fuck, I'll talk to anyone.
Yeah, somehow.
And again, meeting Blue, being able to talk with people that I'm inspired by and stuff like that, and growing in music. I released a song that was bigger than I thought it could be,
Yeah.
and I'm in contacts with the person who made the original song and stuff like that, and it's like it's a good feeling. Things that have happened this year. This year, I came to terms with the fact that fuck this place.
Which, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think that was going to happen.
I didn't either.
Because literally, since I've met you, you have been insistent on staying there.
It's not that I was insistent on staying here.
Or, like, fixing it up.
Yeah, I was insistent on the whole, like, mentality of, like, fix up the place, sell it, and go away from here with something. Now my mindset is sell the place, get out of here, build something new.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And even just the last episode of the podcast, we were listening to that, and literally I was talking about that whole situation. And there was one point in the podcast where Morgan brought up, like, this isn't just a house, this is a home. It holds so many memories for all of us. And even though it's this little shit shack, but it is.
Yeah.
It is that. But the thing is, it doesn't ever have to not be that. Because, home, and I hate to say this phrase, home is where the heart is.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And those memories will never leave me.
Right.
This place, everything that's happened here, will never leave me.
But you can leave the place.
But I can leave the place. And I am 100% okay with that. Never before in my life have I had this, like, urge to just go and do something so out of the way, so grand compared to what my life's been so far.
Yeah.
I mean, moving from the place that you've lived most of your life is a pretty big step.
And I've never lived in a city before in my life.
Until 2 years ago, neither had I. Well, actually, slight lie. I did sort of live in Surrey.
Doesn't count. Surrey doesn't count.
Surrey does
Surrey
count.
Definitely doesn't.
No.
I moved there for like 3 or 4 months. And then we decided,
doesn't
fuck
count.
this.
But yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I've decided I'm ready. I have opportunities and friends and stuff like that in the city, and I'm just done with this.
Yeah.
Even just in the past year, just the way that I've grown more tired of my job,
Mm-hmm.
and just dealing with bullshit every day that I shouldn't have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't work at minimum wage. I work at slightly above it. And honestly, with the shit that I have to put up with, I feel like I should be getting more.
Oh, probably. 100%.
Same here.
Like,
See,
and I hate to be that person. If the monetary value was worth it, I'd probably put up with more bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not, and I won't. So, in a few months, I am out of here.
Hell yeah, king.
And yeah, hell yeah, king. That's such a weird thing for Morgan to say.
That is a white phrase.
No, it's an internet phrase.
Sure.
Sure.
King, queen.
Yes, queen.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, queen.
I'm excited just to have people nearby.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's not fun when I have to drive 2.5 hours in order to see people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not fun. As much as I like driving, Alberta sucks.
Oh yeah.
It's
It really
boring.
is.
I've nearly fallen asleep on the way to town before because I've been so bored driving my own car. I mean, to be fair,
Yeah.
I've almost completely closed my eyes while driving before, but only because we were laughing at add cheese.
And that was during a snowstorm, wasn't it?
I think so.
It was like 2 in the morning.
It was 2 in the morning, it was snowing, we were driving home, we couldn't see shit, and we were losing our minds.
Just over add cheese.
Fucking McDonald's fucking order board. I hate that so much.
Those are the drives that I like.
Oh.
I miss those, and I wish we could do those more often, but we haven't left this fucking town all year! I left this town once. This whole year.
Well, whose fault is that, Morgan?
Don't look at me.
That's a lie. I've left this town multiple times, and Morgan was with me every time.
Okay. You know what? You're off the hook.
Except for when I went to Edmonton
A twist.
and
Yeah.
stayed at your place.
Okay, you did. You actually
You
got to.
picked me up.
You got to see my place this year.
That was the first time in the
Oh, yeah,
2
same.
years that you've lived there that I've been there.
And then
And I
probably
haven't been there again since.
probably the next time that you see my place, you'll be up here.
Probably.
Just knowing how things have gone.
Maybe.
I mean, unless you go with that plan that you were talking about with your job, in which case you would probably have time to come up here.
Absolutely.
So who knows?
But I will
2020.
not talk about that plan because I know that everybody who pays taxes would be mad at me. That's a lie. But
Like 2021 is gonna we are gonna rewrite the year. We're gonna change
Oh, yeah.
things up a little and make things a little bit better. Hopefully,
2021.
do whatever change
2020
we can.
was 2020 was our experiment year.
Yeah,
It's like when you're about to buy a car and you go and test drive it first.
Yeah.
Except we test drove it for a whole year and now we're actually going to buy it. We went to the dealership, we were like, test drive please, and then we didn't come back with the car for a year. And then we went and bought it. Still for full price. Still full price.
yeah, because we're not monsters.
Yeah, exactly.
I
So,
mean-
yes, I did take this car for a whole year. However, here's money.
I'm excited for 2021, but also carefully optimistic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Morgan, no coughing. We're gonna get demonetized now.
No.
So yeah, it'll be interesting because we also had this Crispy Mountain plan.
Mm-hmm.
We also had plans for Ramen Rejects Patreon,
Mm-hmm.
which would be great. Except for the fact that if we're putting a lot of time into Crispy Mountain, we probably won't be able to put as much time into constant Ramen Rejects or solo music releases. Which is fine.
I'd like to at least do at least one release a month, minimum.
Yeah. Well, and I want to do one solo release a month as well. At least. But what I'm thinking is potentially if we could somehow find like editing help for some videos and stuff like that, that would make the process easier, but also we don't have money. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah, it depends if I have this job that I have now in the new year, if they decide to keep me.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's seasonal work. But also, if I get laid off or let go, like, at the same time that I was going to, that's fine, because also, I might actually get to do theater work in the new year. Because I've been asked to do audio design for a show.
All right. Awesome.
Well, there you go.
And I might just ride the train and see where it takes me.
Do it.
I mean, they're building that new LRT.
They are building the new LRT. Okay, listen. Aside, I want to be one of the first people to ride on that train
Do it.
because I don't know why. Transit is just so fucking fascinating to me. Please let me ride that train. Edmonton, I am begging you, let me ride the Valley Line LRT, please. And hey, maybe if I'm still here in like 20 years, maybe I'll be able to ride it out to West Edmonton Mall.
Maybe.
Sure.
That's their planned extension. They're planning on extending the Valley Line that they've built west, all the way, I think, to Lewis Farms, wherever the fuck that is.
That's far. I
Yeah.
can tell you that.
Yeah, they're gonna have it go by West Edmonton Mall, so you'll be able to get off at the transit center on a train.
That's really convenient.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
Please! I want this, so I don't have to drive. As much as I love driving, there's a lot of times where I'd just rather just be like, oh, this is a lot better because I could sit. I'm sitting. For those who are listening on audio, I am sitting.
I was in the middle of a yawn, you asshole.
oh jeez. Oh man, this year was gonna be really good for me, but all that just got wiped off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
I was gonna go to Vegas.
I was gonna go with you,
I was gonna lose my games,
but you were gonna enjoy it. Maybe.
Oh yeah,
it was the experience you were there for.
That would have been so cool.
Yeah, I think both of us, like, I would have hands down gone to Evo with you.
Yeah.
Well, and Sam was gonna go to Big House, but we know what happened to that.
Yeah.
Cease and desist.
Stop. Stop.
Decent assist.
Nintendo be like, stop and stop.
Pretty much. But hopefully next year I can do stuff similar to that.
Yeah.
And hopefully planning a trip to Texas.
Texas?
Really. Yeah, because YouTuber's opening up a vintage Pokemon card shop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you nerd.
And he's selling all of his personal collection to for the original price.
Yeah.
So like $10,000 base set Pokemon cards
For like
$3.
Yep.
But like limit of 2 per person, so fair.
Yep.
Better put a limit on that shit. That shit's
Oh
expensive.
yeah, definitely.
But you'll have to like travel out there like a week beforehand.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning. Like,
and camp in front of that fucking store.
I'm not camping.
Week.
No,
Not in Texas. They got guns.
Well, I mean, Texans are nice though, so.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, to be fair, I haven't been to Texas. My dad has offered to take me.
Either.
It's just every time he's gone, it's been at an inconvenient time.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Though I have been to Arizona, and isn't that basically Texas?
It's pretty flat.
Just like my ex-wife, am I right?
Oh,
Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Wow.
Just kidding. I've never been married. That would be weird. I'm only 20.
at least you're not. At least you weren't one of those high school people that just got married straight out of.
Oh, I know so many of those people, dude.
So do I. I know so many people that have like 3 kids already.
Yep.
It's like, what? Why?
Like, the thing is, Katie and I both know somebody who's planning on getting married out of high school.
I'm pretty sure they did, didn't they?
I don't know. They sent me an invitation a while back. I just don't remember the date anymore.
Oops. Ooh,
And
Well, shit.
damn.
I don't know where they sent it to, so who knows?
Huh.
Oh well.
There you go.
But they're planning on getting married. So many people I know are planning on getting married, and they just graduated high school like a year or 2 years ago.
Yep. There's something about it that, like, yes, I'm getting married pretty young, but also
There's
a little bit more thought.
Yeah.
You put a lot more thought into, that than a lot of people do when they have like those high school marriages. They're just like, yeah,
I mean,
sure.
First of all, I've been out of school for 4 years now, so I've experienced some of the real world first.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like, this is a long-lasting relationship that should last infinitely,
It should.
like,
I hope.
yeah. And like, it's different from like where I went to elementary school and whatever, people that I went to elementary school with getting married right out of high school at a Christian school. And they just straight up only get married right away so that they can obey the no sex till marriage rule that their parents give them.
I've never understood that.
It's
Why is that? Why is that a thing?
it's Bible things. Like, I understand stuff like that long time ago. Sure, that could make sense.
Hashtag just Bible things.
Just Bible things. But like, I don't understand that now.
Yeah, no.
That's fine.
Enjoy yourself.
No.
Let someone touch your pee-pee.
I'm trying.
Not trying hard enough.
Not from here, I'm not.
Damn. You just on your phone?
Yeah.
There's a camera.
Yeah, I know.
People can see your
People
lazy
can
ass.
see it. Except for the
Oh,
audio
no.
listeners who are just like, Morgan's quiet. Like usual.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yep. And now for the monk segment of the podcast, where we haven't had one of those in a long time.
We're still doing that?
No.
No.
Well, they were entertaining while they lasted.
Yeah. Wow, whole 2 episodes.
I think my favorite segment like that was definitely the VeggieTales fanfiction
It was a
one.
good one.
That was a very good one.
Morgan,
It's
What?
what's your favorite thing that you've made that you've like put out on the internet? I'm curious. If there is
like
one.
in general.
Yeah.
Damn.
Is there a favorite thing that you've made?
Porn? No, just kidding.
My OnlyFans account.
God, what did I make? I need to
We
take
call
a
it
look.
legend_feet, but it's with 2 3s in feet.
This is terrible.
Legend_for 3
I need to take a look. Let's see.
What have you made?
I made nothing.
Yes, I mean you made the Paw Patrol.
When did the
video.
Apex Legends video come out?
When did that come out?
Was that this year?
No, that
I
was
feel like
last year.
that was a century ago.
No, that was last year.
Fuck. That's such a good video.
Last August.
Jesus.
Holy shit.
We really need to upload more videos
Yeah.
on your channel.
Yeah, you do.
Although the stuff I upload gets pretty good views considering my size of channel, like
Thank you for specifying.
I'm glad
your
you finished
channel.
that with of channel.
I'm so dumb.
Considering my size,
Considering my
5 foot
size.
1.5.
Shut up.
Make me.
People can rarely view me since their eyes go purely above my head.
Damn, don't need to call me out like that. But yeah, like, even like some of my worst made memes
Ugh.
have so many fucking... Okay, the toothless video I made, I was just like, this would be funny. End product, okay, not so funny.
It was a good concept.
You want to know how many views it has right now? It's blown up lately.
Why?
It's at 2,700 views. Don't ask why.
See,
Why?
I don't know.
Is that Is that your favorite thing? Are you proud of that?
No, no, definitely not. God, what is my Paw Patrol video was pretty fucking good.
Are you proud of that?
Proud is a strong word, but yes.
I feel like out of all of the videos that I've edited, over the course of like editing videos in general, Legend review videos are some of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
See,
starting off with the Keemstar one, and the bootleg Pokemon unboxing, the Paw Patrol video, and the Apex Legends loot box in real life. Those 4 videos are my magnum opus.
See,
they're so fucking good.
See, the reason I ask if you're proud of it is because of what I wanted to lead into, which is most viewed videos, and if you even like what is getting views. Because
let me pull up my most viewed videos.
Because I was talking to Katie about this the other day. Because Katie's recent song has blown up pretty substantially. And
it just passed 20,000 views today.
Damn.
And like, I was talking to Katie and I was like, I had finally figured out why I was as salty and jealous about those views. And it's because I haven't had something reach a high number of views that I'm proud of yet. And the thing is like, my most popular video that I've made, that is public for people to watch, is a shitty meme on my second channel that has 855,000 views as of this recording.
It's really wonk.
And I look at that and I'm like, I don't think that... Like, I think the reason that I have been jealous of people growing more than me is because I personally am angry at myself for not having made something that I'm proud of, that's substantial to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Into the Pit for You, thank you, Mocha. Into the Pit for You is like a pretty... It's you're from what I understand, you're pretty freaking proud of that, you know?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, I'm proud of it.
And like, my most popular video right now... What is my most popular video right now? I don't actually quite remember.
Yeah, Into the Pit is my highest viewed video on my channel at 20.5 thousand views.
Damn.
My most popular video is the day Wii Sports Resort failed me on my main channel.
That's a good video.
It's a good video. Though I'm like not overly proud of it.
Understandable.
Because it's just me getting very angry at something I can't fix.
Yeah.
Which is honestly a good analogy for the way that I was feeling earlier. Getting mad at something that I can't fix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my most popular video is the tornado that happened in town 3 years ago.
Yep.
It's got 35,000 views. That blew up pretty good. If I uploaded any sooner, I probably would have been on trending. But
yeah,
guy uploaded a time lapse of it, which is cooler. So
yeah, I think I know the guy who uploaded it.
Yeah,
he's performed in plays before.
Unfortunate, but I think I'm like third most viewed out of any videos that came out of that event. So,
But
hell,
I want to make something substantial, and then
Yeah.
I can. I feel like I will be less salty when I see people pass me and things. As I don't want to be salty. Bless you.
Oh, my knee.
holy
Holy
crap!
shit.
You like shook the whole house. Good lord.
My knee.
It's like,
Okay.
It's like I don't want to be salty at people when they get things they deserve, like
Yeah.
a substantial increase in viewers. I don't want to be angry or like salty because that's not fun. It's not fun to be angry or salty at any of those things. So
Yeah.
I just need to find something that makes me happy to make
Yeah.
or do so that I don't feel as salty anymore.
Yeah. I totally understand that.
One of my most now unfortunate videos that I've made is a mini lad video.
Oof.
Like it's like one of my most well received videos I've ever put out. But now that controversy came out and exposing him for
Among
who he
other
is,
things.
I'm like, oh, this hurts. It hurts to have it up on my channel, but it's views, so I don't care.
Yeah.
It's serious.
Okay.
Like, found a clip on YouTube. I'm like, I'm gonna make a meme out of this. Guy who uploaded it was like, do it. Bet you won't. I do it like an hour later. He comments, holy shit, you actually did it. And this is good. And I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
And then
That-
didn't it blow up on Reddit?
No.
Which one was that?
It was a Ruby edit I did.
Ah.
It's kind of silly, but
Ooh. I remember having something blow up
Yeah.
on Reddit.
Yeah.
r/blow up.
Back when the Fine Bros controversy was the hot topic.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
My live stream blew up on
remember-
r/videos.
I remember seeing Keemstar tweet out your live stream link.
That was a weird moment. That was back when I didn't completely hate Keemstar, but also still didn't like him. But now I just hate him.
Oh yeah.
But like, it was weird seeing these giant YouTubers that also a few of them I looked up to at the time watching this live stream of someone else's channel just going down. And now Fine Bros have mostly faded into obscurity.
Yeah.
They still have their React channel,
And
which,
and Fine Bros Entertainment. But like that's the that is one of the few things that is blown up for me that I'm actually kind of proud of in a small
Yeah.
way. Because while I don't have the VOD, and because it contained a ton of copyrighted content, I think it had 550,000 views by the time
Yeah.
I ended the stream.
Yeah.
Actually, I remember this. I was on my way home from visiting my grandma, coming back to town, which is a 3-hour drive, and I started that live stream on my computer from my phone. So I found out the live stream started getting hella views, so I went into my computer using my data and started playing music on the stream. And like before they crossed over the 14 million threshold, I played the final countdown. And the chat went fucking nuts. It was so good. And it's one of the few things that I have ever live streamed / done that is actually, I'm like, that was my magnum opus. As much as I hate to say it, being able to comedically time shit for the Fine Brothers' demise was probably my best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
My next most viewed video, right underneath, Into the Pit. Another thing that I'm slightly proud of, which is Five Nights in Heaven.
So,
And I'm not really proud of the thing itself. I'm more so proud of like where I've come since.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because Five Nights in Heaven was this wildly popular thing for no reason. Other people in the community that have made more popular things than Five Nights in Heaven got their start from making parodies of Five Nights in Heaven. Like some of the big names in the community, I talked to, and worked on little things with because of that. The first time I ever talked to Daco was because he was asking me questions about it, and stuff like that, and just like other big people in the community. PewDiePie made fun of me. Like,
wait, PewDiePie made?
Yeah, back when he did his like. He did like a couple of videos where it was like 5 FNAF fan games in one video, and then he just shits on all of them and says they're all garbage. And Five Nights in Heaven was in one of those, briefly, but it was in it. And it was, whatever. And it's like, considering I was like 16 at the time.
Yeah.
Like, that, having something like that was very interesting to me. And just like the way that it's like the way that since then has shaped my way that I view creating things. It's been very different over time, because it's like I originally made that because it was like, haha, this would be funny and nobody's done it before. And then it blew up. And it's like, my favorite music artist of all time did a Let's Play video of my shitty fucking Five Nights at Freddy's dating simulator.
I think
And that
I
was
also
a
did a video
huge
on
moment for me. That was a huge moment for me when Nate Wants to Battle fucking played my garbage FNAF fan game. And my stupid jump scare I put in it scared him, and that made my day. 16-year-old me was like, ooh. And then ever since stuff like that, having like my hard drive that I had at the time got destroyed because my sister. And it was annoying because like I had programs running off of my external hard drive, and the computer was on, and my sister decided that she wanted to make me angry one day and steal my computer, and she unplugged a bunch of shit without turning off the computer, but a bunch of stuff was running literally off of the hard drive, and my entire hard drive got corrupted.
You don't do that. You just don't.
I had literally been working on this game for like 8 or 9 months at this point when this happened, and suddenly it was all gone and I was without a computer.
Ugh.
And so that one shitty fucking thing that I made that happened to explode, shapes the way that I do everything now.
Namely, backups.
backups. It also, don't take things like that for granted. Like I had a lot of opportunities at the time where I was just like, whatever. And I didn't take them. And my life would be vastly different if I did.
Mm-hmm.
But here I am now. I still haven't released Home.
Will it?
It will. It will. It's gonna happen.
Okay.
I just need the opportunity. I have opportunities for a lot of things right now. Finishing that is sadly not one of those opportunities right now.
Yeah.
But I want it. I want it so bad.
Yeah. I wanna work on also music for a game of yours at one point.
Yes.
It'd be fun to do a game jam again.
We need to. That could be a video for Crispy Mountain.
Yeah. Working on a game
Take
jam.
part in a game jam. That'd be great.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. And we should just literally opportunities like that, we should just take them.
Yeah, you know, as some guy probably said, I don't know, maybe Wayne Gretzky. You miss all the shots you don't take. I don't know. It sounds like something.
I think that was.
It sounds like something.
Yeah, I think that was Wayne Gretzky.
Was it?
A hockey player for sure.
Yeah, probably a hockey player.
The only things I know about Wayne Gretzky is his name.
Yep, and that's it.
That he was on the Flames.
I thought he was on the Oilers.
And he was on both.
Yeah.
Good for him.
And I also know that his wine is really fucking good.
I know that he was on the Oilers probably at one point. That there's a road named after him in Edmonton, and that's about it.
We use where I work. We use Wayne Gretzky wine in all of our soups that require wine.
Yo.
Soup with no wine.
That's boring.
Yankee with no brim.
Brim with no Yankee.
Anyway. Yeah. No, it's... And of course, my proudest accomplishment right underneath Five Nights in Heaven for most viewed videos, get the spank. My proudest fucking accomplishment.
Just hitting Morgan on the ass.
While he's sleeping on the floor in your dad's basement right underneath your piano.
I don't even remember why.
He was just taking a nap. I was like, haha, funny.
Jesus Christ.
Little Jesus Christ.
I'm glad that
video has 2,200 views now.
I'm just glad that something has dethroned that. Because as much of a beautiful video that is.
It's okay.
It's him
Into
getting
the Pit
spanked.
officially has 10 times the views that has.
What if Get the Spank has a resurgence and passes
into
the pit?
I fucking hope so. I fucking hope so.
That would
Half
be
a million
hilarious.
views in like the next 2 weeks.
Somebody share it on r/videos.
I think I've tried
Jesus
a couple times, but
probably
It's a good
probably
video.
also like r/PewDiePie submissions.
Yes.
no, it's not PewDiePie related though.
Doesn't have to be.
Just
He'll watch anything.
yeah,
True.
just Jesus Christ.
I just love how fucking thick you look in the thumbnail.
I mean, Morgan do be dummy thick though.
Just whole ass.
Whole ass.
Whole ass.
Yo, I'm that 3.25%.
Love that.
3.25% ass. Why are we like this?
Oh my God.
Why are we?
But yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm proud of.
Yeah. We gotta have something. Yeah. That's the takeaway. Find something that you've made to be proud of. Cause jealousy ain't fun.
Well, yeah, I don't find a point in being jealous.
Yeah.
Nothing changes by being jealous.
Well, exactly, right? Like,
The only thing that changes is your mood, usually for the worse.
and if one person is jealous of another person, that can bring down the other person's mood as well, even if their mood was good because of said thing the other person's jealous of.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's the main takeaway from this segment,
Spread
that we've
the positivity, not the
somehow
negativity.
wrapped it back into a cohesive point.
Yeah.
Find something to be proud of and hold on to that. If you've done something to be proud of, then congrats. You've done it. You've done it.
You won.
You win. Good game.
You did the thing.
I guess I'm proud I made it into a Fall Guys compilation.
Yes.
It's pretty good,
Yes.
That was pretty sweet.
Yeah. You need to play more Fall Guys, man.
Yeah.
You just do more.
I guess I'm also proud that I've made it into like 5 Elvis the Alien videos.
That
Yeah.
is an
Where people ruin
accomplishment in its
everything.
own.
It's ridiculous.
It's like getting into
course,
5 times is pretty rare. It's like getting into Yai.
Your poor Twitter account.
Yo,
Every time you're just like, dear Lord, I am about to sin.
every time I see his stuff like send me your worst, I always have to warn people,
Yep.
Yep.
even if it's like the last thing they see.
Yep. Except in my case, what appears on my timeline first is the bullshit,
Yep.
and then the apology. But it's okay because I'm in the furry community, so I see a lot worse shit than what you post.
Some of the stuff I put up was bad.
Oh,
I
God.
could have
it
gone
was.
worse,
It was
but-
so bad, dude.
I could have gone
It's
much
okay, other
worse.
people went worse for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Like on the Toy Story episode.
Ooh, the Toy Story.
Anyway, we're
one.
not talking about this anymore.
We're not.
Oh God.
Moral of the
Jesus
story.
fucking Christ! This image is graphic.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, when I saw that, I was like, "Yo!"
And he fucking zooms in on your Twitter handle.
Oh, so thanks for finding this gold mine. I'm like, no,
It's like,
don't do that.
it's like both a shout out and just an insane shame on your part.
Mostly shame.
Mostly shame. I would also shame you for that.
Yeah, even though a couple of them were like, I did post that picture, but it wasn't mine specifically. I was like, I'll still count it. And I did.
Oh,
Guys, my
They're-
eyes are leaking.
Therefore,
same. I'm tired as fuck.
yeah, you know
tired as
who else
fuck.
is tired?
I'm tired of...
Cars.
I'm sorry?
Cars.
Are tired. Otherwise, they
Shut
can't
the
drive.
fuck up. That's not funny. God damn it.
I hate that it took me that long.
Yeah.
I hate that you had to like reinstate, wondering what the meaning of the joke was, so I had to explain it.
Why
Oh,
is my
God.
brain like this? And why aren't you
Because brain.
subscribed yet?
Tired.
Damn, you're right.
Here's the graph with the ratio of amount of views that aren't subscribed. Don't do the graph thing,
No.
please don't. We're not big enough YouTubers for that.
We probably have those stats, but
Oh, we have the stats, but don't put up the fucking graph. Don't be that person. Don't be a Jacksepticeye.
just
Yo,
be
I
like,
should actually
hey,
look at that.
about this many people aren't subscribed. Are you subscribed? Fuck off.
I hate it so much.
Are you subscribed? No.
I hate it when I get that on like meme compilation
Oh, yeah.
channels. It's like don't fucking judge me. You didn't even make these memes.
You just put them
You just
together.
put them together.
That's like a quarter of the battle.
It's like I'm watching literally a compilation of Corpse Husband Among Us highlights, and you're telling me to subscribe to your fucking channel?
Yeah, tough shit.
Anyway, moral of the story: no.
No.
No. Insert Bugs Bunny meme. No.
No.
If I were to put up a graph for my 700 subscribers compared to the 20,000 views I have on Into the Pit. Yeah, of course most of the people aren't subscribed. What?
What?
Yeah,
How
like
is that possible?
no shit.
I'm not gonna show them a graph. They know. They're the ones who didn't click subscribe.
Have you hit
They
subscribe?
were like,
yet?
wow, this is a Pog song. And then they went about their day.
Yeah.
I'd just like to shout out MAE for saying I feel scared on my 360 Mind song.
Wow. How long ago was that comment?
2 days ago.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
It still gets
now
views,
worries.
and it's
Yeah.
scary. You know what?
I hate it.
Analytics. I've had 10.3 thousand views on that channel in the past 30 days.
Holy crap.
Christ.
What is the point of this second channel? It's just so
VODs.
garbage.
It's just kind of there for.
It's just there.
It's to make your ego go, oh sweet.
Yeah.
Nah.
Honestly, seeing just all the views, like,
Yeah.
Bro, nice.
Honestly, my second
was
channel
me.
does not inflate my ego whatsoever. I'm just like, this
Second
is
channel is
stupid.
just shit posts and your VODs. That's it.
It's like, this is stupid. I could probably... Oh, yeah. Here's my stats for my second channel, alright?
oh god.
93.7% of people who watch are not subscribed.
What?
Understandable.
And 6.3% are.
Wow.
So thanks, 6.3% of people.
You're welcome.
Jesus. Well, hey, I almost have one of the things that I need for getting monetization on YouTube.
Yo.
I need 270 more subs,
And then you need 4,000.
and I need 3,000 more hours of watch time.
Oof.
It's a struggle. You know, this is
It is a struggle.
This is why, in a small way, in a very big way, it's that Twitch is a bit better for small creators, just a bit,
Yep.
because
Yeah.
it's easier for you to reach a 3-viewer threshold to get affiliate than it is for you to earn a 1,000 subscriber plus 4,000 hours of watch time threshold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's why I
also-
put effort into Twitch more than YouTube most of the time.
Yep. Shout out to Letty Roches, who said nice, and then replied under it with "Just kidding, this is trash." Both of which comments I put hearts on because.
Why not?
Mhm.
What even?
Somebody commented, "Please make the same cover for Into the Pit."
Excuse me?
Apparently, they didn't watch the video.
Guess not.
Just link. You should just reply to them with the link to the video they're watching.
Would that be mean?
No.
No, that would just
It'd
be
be funny.
pointing out the obvious.
Then again, their username is Insen. I'm a big boy. So
I'm a big boy.
I'm a big boy.
I'm a big boy now.
boy. Big boy.
Big boy.
Big boy. Hello. Puppy, no, down, please.
Yeah. Good
You're
good
heavy.
times. Good times.
Look at
But hey,
the puppy.
270 more subs, and then I'm halfway there
933
to that sweet partner program.
Squidward on a chair.
That's fun.
Morgan has some hair.
Kitten on a stair.
I think we're all very tired.
Yeah,
We are all
Just a
very
bit.
tired,
I know.
Which, you know.
and that's fine.
Huh. Okay, or not.
Anyway,
Anyway.
all right.
What?
Let's
Play.
end the podcast.
No, don't eat my chair.
What? Lil Nas X is currently playing Among Us with Corpse. What?
Why not?
They are live right now.
Huh.
Interesting.
Huh.
Anyways,
Interesting.
thanks for
Well, I'm
watching.
gonna watch that after this is over.
Thanks for watching, guys.
That is a horrifying face. Never
Sure
do
is.
that again. The Mormons that haunt your dreams.
We have a free book for you. It's an extension of the Bible.
This book is completely free. I hate how that's like the first thing that they open up with.
Even though they're not free and they're fucking expensive.
Anyways, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, anyways, yeah.
If you liked what you heard, make sure to press whatever button on whatever platform you're listening on to make sure you hear all of our beautiful mouth noises in the future.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Follow on Spotify. Follow on SoundCloud.
And if you're on Google Play Music, you
can
are a couple years in the past.
What are you doing?
Boy.
Yeah, that is not physically possible anymore, actually.
You can listen, however, on Google Podcasts.
Does that exist?
It does.
Probably.
Oh. Well then, please.
Please.
You know what else exists?
The end of this.
Yes. Insert music here.